Season 4, Season 4, Season 4, Season 4, NCAA Football 2007, Season 4. Let's get it. And if I had an intro, that's where it would have come into, but I don't. So let's rock and roll. I've already got the schedule set. That took a while on the last video, so I went ahead and set it. Penn State is our first school. So this is year 4. Remember, we have the 3 created players. I'm famished, Buckshot, Fighting Ewok. Because we can't do coaches, I decided it would be fun to do created players for the first 4 seasons while I coached up Tulsa. Well, since it is year 4, our players are seniors. And I thought it would be fun to play them. So, Buckshot and Penn State is our first game. Nebraska and I'm famished on November 16th. And Oklahoma said, we're not good enough, so they're not going to play us. We're not good enough. Anyway, so our strength of schedule is a 2, but not for a lack of trying. We have Penn State, ranked East Tennessee State, ranked Brigham Young, Nebraska, Oral Roberts, crosstown rival, ranked Temple, Oklahoma State, in-state rival. They would play us. 23 LSU, 22 Georgetown, 16 Furman, number 20 Iowa State, and number 2 Memphis begins conference play. So this is a gauntlet right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From December 17th to January 1st. I hope we don't come across 5 straight losses. That would be awful. Irregardless, let's get the season started. This is not a red solo cup, but it is a red cup. All right, let's check out the roster here. Freshman 77 overall, 7-foot center. That is going to be great. Freshman 81 overall freshman. Power forward. Still 69 overall small forward. That is a position we need to fix. 81 overall junior. And a 69 overall, what? Point guard. You can't play point guard, man? Come on. Just play point guard. Yeah. A few decent bench players here as well. Sophomore 67. We really don't need this guy, to be honest with you. Let's cut him. Open up a scholarship spot. Junior center. Let's keep him. We don't have any backup centers. Let's just keep him. We are building this team up, though. We didn't even have players in the 70s, I think, when we started this dynasty. Now we got 70s on the bench. Maybe there was a couple of starters, but... So there we have it. Conference preview. We are slated to be number 2 in the conference. Wow. Okay. Our bench is looking like a B as well. That is pretty cool. Sim training camp. Hey, maybe that guy who's in the 69 range will become a 70. All right, so the first thing we really need to do is we need to check out recruiting. So, interested prospects, 4-star small forward. That is the one player we still have like a 60 overall. Do we really want to sign him, or we want to see how the season goes and see if we can get a 5 or 6-star player? National Top 100. I don't think we have anyone in. Ooh, hang on. A small forward is interested from Wyoming. He's got a little bit of interest. Let's do it. Oh, he'll come watch. Okay. Let's go for it. We need that. Heck yeah. Any other national top 100 players? No? Okay. That's fine. Let's just target him. Yeah. Really don't need any of those other guys. Returning players. We'll get him back. I mean, the whole starting lineup comes back, right? We need a better point guard. We need a better small forward. Hopefully we can recruit him. That other guy we just targeted. All right. Well, there we have it. We're going to go after one player. That's it. All right. Recruiting starts pretty early. So we're actually going to just recruit to this Sunday and get past the Penn State game. And then we're going to go check to see if our recruit that we're going after, if they're interested in us. So Penn State up first. Ooh, oh my gosh, that's a 40-point win. So Buckshot, who saw the NCAA tournament in his first season as a freshman, has not seen it since. I'm not sure he's going to see it this year after. I mean, with all due respect to me and the University of Tulsa, we crush you that bad, I'm not sure you're making the tournament. But we'll see. Him as a player, he's doing awesome. All right. Scholarship offer declined so far. That's fine. But we have moved up to his #1 school? What? Does he get it? Man, that's going to be huge. Okay, let's get to Monday. We got 2 games between now and then against 2 ranked opponents. Number 22, East Tennessee State, who's 2-2 already. And against number 17, Brigham Young. So, let's get here and check on our recruit. Huge first half. We crushed that team. Huge ranked win. Yes, yes. Pow, 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 pow. BYU. Ooh, now we're getting crushed. We crushed them in the second half, and they beat us in overtime. Shoot. All right, here we go. Scholarship accepted, baby. We signed a 6-star recruit. Yeah. Yes. Yes. 6-star recruit. Coming to Tulsa. And we'll save the other 2 scholarships for the off season. See who we can sign. By the way, in the last off season, I know I don't show it here just to save time on the video, but we were in the top 20 recruiting classes for last season. Yep, about number 15. Uh-huh. All right, now that we have signed our one and only recruit we're really interested in for this, we're going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the month, because then I'm going to be interested to see how Fighting Ewok, I'm Famished, and Buckshot are doing at their respective schools. Again, this is their senior year, so just want to see how they're doing. And after this season, may have a new series starting. All right, Nebraska. I'm Famished in Nebraska. They are 1-4. Ouch. Ooh, they're beating us. Ooh, we took care of business in the second half and smashed them. Okay. All right. Well, we won against both Buckshot and I'm Famished. What? What? Okay, Oral Roberts better be in the freaking NCAA tournament this year, or else that blows my mind that they could beat us. A smaller school inside of our own city. Huh. They beat us. They better make the NCAA tournament. All right, Temple, number 13 in the country. We're winning. We beat them! We crushed the number 13 team in the country. We absolutely demolished the number 13 team in the country. I can't get over it. I'm still pumped. Let's go. Okay, we're 4-2 overall, but dang, yeah. We dropped to number 22. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I am talking about. Beating ranked opponents. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. All right, here we go. Let's see if any of our players are up for individual awards. So far, NCAA Player of the Year. Nobody. Freshman of the Year. Nobody. Defensive Player of the Year. Nobody. Coach of the Year. Nobody. Whatever. All-Americans. Nobody. Second team. Nobody. Okay, then. All right. Nobody from Tulsa. No created players. Nobody's up for anything yet. Let's check out the Division I leaders. All right, so points per game. Hey, Malloy, a junior from Tulsa, is up there. Buckshot's usually up there. He is not. Assists. No Buckshot. No, I'm famished. Nobody. Well, let's check him out and see how they're doing. Penn State. Buckshot MMA right there. 5 games played, 3 started, 13 points per game. Wow. Not great. Ratings. Penn State does not have a good team. He is by far the best player at an 82 overall. 53, 62, 60, and 51. Wow, his senior season is not going to be a good one. All right, Fighting Ewok is an 82 overall. 12 points per game, 4 rebounds. Remember, Oklahoma was a Final Four team last year with Fighting Ewok. The ratings, 83, 74, 82. They have a 60 overall player, an 81. Okay. Let's check out Nebraska, where I'm Famished is at. $71, 64, 75. I'm Famished is an 82 overall, and then a 52 point guard. Oof. So he's averaging 17 points per game. He's leading Nebraska right now in his senior season. He's an 82 overall. So one thing I want to tell you guys is at the end of the season, we're going to check and see what the ratings are. Probably in the 80s, the way they are now. I'm not sure they're going to improve any. But whatever they end up at, I have NBA Live 2007. yeah, don't freak out. Don't freak out. All right? I'm going to create all three of us because, you know, we're coaches on my NCAA football 2007 playlist Dynasty mode that's going on. I can't have all three of us as coaches in this one, but I've made us as players. Also, I cannot have all three of us as coaches on NBA Live 2007. So, I am going to play through this whole dynasty, college football, college basketball, as Tulsa. But these first 4 seasons are all about seeing how Fighting Ewok, I'm Famished, and Buckshot, seeing what their ratings are going to be. And whatever their ratings are at the end of the season, I'm going to create them as NBA players at that rating and let them enter the league. I will make a dynasty mode where I will control a team and we will keep track of our 3 players throughout that dynasty in their career. Pretty awesome, huh? Sounds great. I knew you would agree. That's why we're doing it. Okay, here we are, December. We're going to simulate through the end of December and check on the stats again. So our next team is Oklahoma State. We're getting crushed. We got obliterated. I mean, played off the court. We might as well have been an NAIA team against an NCAA Division I team. LSU number 23. We hang tough. Still get our butts kicked. So 4-4 overall. Now remember, I think through December I said we could have a 5-game losing streak. We need to break that. We're at 2 so far. Let's shine a little light on the situation, shall we? This is why you guys watch. Funny jokes. Yep. Georgetown's 3-5? Ooh, overtime. 2 overtime games this year. We have lost them both. We really challenged ourselves, but here comes Furman. Furman's probably going to be ranked in the top 5, I imagine. No, they're 3-7. Oh, no, they stink. We crushed them in the second half. Well, they were ranked to start the season, so I can't say we didn't try. You got something to say? All right. Ooh. Well, we won the second half against the number 12 team in the country. They're 10-1. We outscored them in the second half at least. So I know that we can compete with anyone. But we did make our schedule a lot harder in the offseason. So let's hope we can run through our conference play with no problem. Okay, here we go. Award season. None of our players. No created or anyone from Tulsa. Well, no created players or anyone from Tulsa. Player of the year. Let's go down the list a little bit though and see. Nope, nobody. All-Americans. Nobody. Second team? Nobody. Okay then. Have any of our players really moved up at all here? Points per game. No. Not a good year, to be honest with you. Stats-wise, for any of the created players or anyone from Tulsa. Of course, we're pretty balanced. The shooting guard is really the main focus here. 16 points per game. Let's see how Buckshot's doing at Penn State. $17 points per game, not bad. 5 rebounds, almost 6 assists. I mean, that is a great season, to be honest with you. He just has terrible players around him. Fighting Ewok, 11 games played, 9 started, 12 points per game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. His team's a bit better overall. And I'm famished in Nebraska. 11 games played, 9 started, 15 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. I mean, they're having decent years, decent senior seasons. So they're going to be pretty good NBA players. And I'm excited to see how they improve as they go through and towards the end of this season. I'm really excited for that NBA Dynasty mode to begin. All right, here we go. Simulate to the end of January. So we got Memphis, number 7 in the country. Well, we just got crushed. Every time we play against somebody who is one of the best in the country, we lose by 30. Yes. All right, we hold on and beat Rice. So that's good because we need to get back above the losing record mark, so we call that 500. So we need to get above. We need to go on a winning streak here. Yeah, huge second half. 54 points in the second half to win that game. Whoa, 59 points in the first. Dad gum, what a great week that was. 3 straight wins to get to 8-7. Only one game next week on the road against SMU, it looks like. Here we go. Uh-oh. Close in the first. Yes. Pull away. Well, we didn't really pull away, but we just beat them. It's just a beat. We just beat them. I mean, we just won. Not a big deal. Wasn't big. Wasn't small. That's what she said. We just beat them. All right, here we go. Tulane on the road. Ooh, we're losing in the first. We lose to Tulane on the road. That's awful. We got Southern Miss at home. Big first half. Big second half. Big win. That's what I'm talking about. Making up for that stupid Tulane loss. We really need to get close to winning out. At 10-8. It's not good. Ooh, we got to beat UTEP. Apparently not. I'm really fighting a rage right now. 53-83 against UTEP. What a joke. What a joke. 2 games back-to-back on the road. As if they would make college students do that. They do. Huge win, 100-53 over East Carolina. You guys are terrible. Southern Miss. On the road. Huge first half. Huge second half. Dang, we scored like 100, we scored 100 points and then almost another 100 the next day. That was a good way to end the month. All right, 12-9. Oh, not good at all. But we do have a couple of quality wins. Awards. Anybody up for any awards? No. All-American. Nobody on the first team. No one on the second team. Look at this. Look at this. 3 Gonzaga players on the first team All-Americans. 3. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see how everyone's doing. 18 points per game for our best player. Our best scorer, anyway. All right, let's see how Buckshot's doing. "16 points per game, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Solid season, man. Solid season for you. Fighting Ewok, 13 points per game, second on the team, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Wow. I mean, just a solid player on a solid team, honestly. I'm famished. 16 points per game. Almost 4 rebounds and 5 assists per game. That is solid. Leading his team. Leading his Nebraska team. All right, let's check out the records of some of these teams. Okay, so we're in third. We need to pick up some big wins here in the last month of the season. All right, the Big 12. Oklahoma, 16-5 overall, number 6 in the country. Definitely going to make the tournament. Definitely making the NCAA tournament. Nebraska, 9-14 overall. Looks like I'm Famished is going to go all 4 years without seeing the NCAA tournament. Buckshot, they're not going to make it. They are going to miss it. He's going to go his 4 years, only seeing it once as a freshman. Look at Illinois. 20-0. That's insane. We'll be there someday. University of Tulsa will be there someday. So 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We can only win 18 games this year. Can't even win 20. We can only win 18. We're not even, like, I forgot to even look at the watch. I mean, we're not even going to be on the bubble. Okay, Memphis is going to be here for our conference. Best of the rest. It's not going to be Tulsa. Nope. On the bubble? We're on the bubble. Okay. Look at that. Furman is a key win. At Rice is the other key win. Blech. Number 13, Temple. That is a key win. All right. All right, that's good. That loss at Tulane is bad. All right, so we got some key wins, some key losses. So we're on the bubble. That means we really can only afford one loss in this month of February. One, okay? And then we're going to need to win at least a game in our conference championships. That's what I'm going to say. All right, so we start off huge. That's 3 games in a row we basically score 100. In one of the games, it was like 90-something points, but wowza. All right, UCF, you're going down. They don't know they're going down yet, but they do know they're going down. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they didn't know they had really lost yet, but they knew they had lost. Like, come on. All right, here we go. We got to win. Yes! Pulled it that one off. All right, 15-9. Good. 3 wins in a row. Being on the bubble, we got to get these wins. All right, we got several days here before another game. Can we make the tournament 2 years in a row? I've been playing harder opponents. We scheduled a pretty hard out-of-conference season. Nearly every opponent was ranked when we scheduled them. Here we go. Houston. Big game right here. 17-7 overall. Come on. Don't let this be our loss. Oh, we're crushing them. We smashed Houston. Oh, we needed that right there. These last 2 games of the season, let's go. I think we lost to Tulane on the road, though, earlier this year. I thought we could afford 1 loss. So if we end with 0, we got to be in the conversation for the tournament again. All right, UAB's got a losing record, 9-15. Whoa, we're going to score 100. Whew, 98. Wow. We got to be one of the highest scoring teams in the nation. Yeah, we got them back. 83 points. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we did not lose a single game in February. Yes. I know that you guys who like playing these kind of games, I know how hyped you got to be right now for that kind of stuff. It's just how it goes, right? You've been playing these games, like you like this channel, you like the content. You understand where I'm coming from. That pumped feeling that you get, right? All right, let's check out our creative players. This will be one of the last times we get to see their stats before they graduate. Buckshot. 16 points per game, almost 17. 4.5 rebounds, 6.7 assists. What a great career he's had, honestly, here. Fighting Ewok, 12.6 points per game, second on the team, 4 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Oklahoma's going to be in that NCAA tournament. There's I'm Famished. 15 points per game, leading his team at 15.7, 4 rebounds, 4.9 assists, leading his team. I mean, he's just played his heart out. Wow. We're number 2 in our conference, by the way. So Memphis started off 0-2. Look at that. 0 wins, 2 losses. That's how they started their season. Because look, 25-game win streak, and they're 25-2. I mean, math is math, right? Math is math. Make that a quote. Fighting Ewok quote. Math is math, right? I'm telling you guys, make it that, please. Oh, shoot. Oklahoma, 4 straight losses? 17-10? I bet they're on the bubble. I bet they're on the bubble. All right, Big 12. They got Kansas winning it. Conference USA, of course, there's Memphis. All right, best of the rest. Ooh, Oklahoma's still in the best of the rest, even with 4 straight losses. Wow, they need to win a game in their conference tournament. We are not there yet. We haven't lost a game all month. I bet we're still in the bubble. Here we are, on the bubble. Up. We're looking good. We need a conference win. We need a conference tournament win. We are the number 2 seed. Let's go. Let's get to it. We need a conference tournament win. I'm so excited to be playing this game. Took up so much of my time in the summers. I loved it. NCAA football, NCAA March Madness. All right, here we go. It's getting close. Let's win a game in the conference tournament. Yeah. Crushed UAB. There we go. We needed that. All right, we got Houston, who we know we can beat. We know we can beat Houston. All right, Tulane and Memphis. Yeah, of course. 1, 2, 3, and 4 all advance. Come on. Come on, let's get through Houston. Yeah! Yes! Oh, we're in the Conference USA Championship game. All right, I have no expectation of us winning this game. None. But we're in the Conference USA Championship game, which means I think we have guaranteed ourselves a spot in the NCAA tournament. Has this updated yet? Let's see if it's updated. Best of the rest. We're not in there yet. On the bubble. Okay, Tulsa still on the bubble. All right. We are 13-3 in the conference. That is huge. That is big time. I think we make the tournament. Even though we're on the bubble, I don't think we win this game. Yeah, we got crushed. But we made the championship game. What a huge achievement for the University of Tulsa, baby. Wow. All right. All right, here we go. Let's go to Selection Sunday. All right, we're 20-10. 20 wins. All right, everybody. Here we go. All the automatic bids are in. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. All right, of course, Conference USA is Memphis. Best of the rest. Come on, Tulsa. Oh, okay, so Oklahoma made the tournament. So Fighting Ewoks, the player, has made the tournament. Oh my gosh, we're not in the best of the rest. Come on. On the bubble. Yeah! 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 Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Tulsa in the tournament, baby. Yeah. 1 of 4. Let's go. Individual awards. All right, Gonzaga, Player of the Year. Freshman of the Year. I had a really good freshman on my team, so I was just kind of shocked that they weren't in the conversation. None of our creative players are in any of the conversations either. All right, training sessions. Oh, we can do a team training session. Last time we did defense. Let's do defense again. Why not? And what can we do here? See, 3-point shooting, dribbling shooting coach. 1 game will increase our field goal rating 5 points. 5 games. Let's try 3 games. Let's just see if we can win a game in the NCAA tournament, shall we? I mean, let's give ourselves a little bit of advantage here. Let's see what we can do. All right, here we go, everybody. Stanford or an S? I don't know. I don't know who that is. S? Yeah, Stanford. Wow, guys, we are a 12 seed. We were on the bubble. We make it as a 12 seed. You know, guys, know what they say about 12-5. Could year 4 be our first NCAA tournament win? That 12/5 seed is always huge. Let's just get straight to it. Not this year. Not this year. All right. So we make the tournament 2 years in a row. We lose in the first round both years. Look, this is about building the program. We got 30-year dynasty here. This is year 4. We've made the tournament twice now. That's incredible. So we're going to build on that. So let's check out the rest of the tournament. 1 seed, Gonzaga. So they're already moving on. 1 seed, Kansas. They're already moving on. Let's check out the other 1 seeds. Illinois, they're already moving on as a 1 seed. And Memphis is a 1 seed coming out of Conference USA. They're moving on. So Let's see what the upsets look like here. No upset at 1 there. 9 over the 8 seed Nevada over Winthrop. Okay, 5 beat the 12 there. 4 beat the 13. 6 beat the 11. Okay. Duke 3 over East Tennessee State at 14. Syracuse 7 over the 10 seed of Temple. Oral Roberts made the tournament. That's cool. Hey, you guys remember what I said? Do you guys remember at the beginning of the season, Oral Roberts beat us, and I said they better make the tournament if they're going to beat us. And look, they made it. Huh. They got crushed, but they made it. All right, 1 seed Memphis over 16 Arkansas Little Rock. Coppin State 8 seed loses to 9 Central Michigan. Let's see, Valpo 12 loses to 5 Greensboro. LSU 4 seed over the 13 seed. 6 seed over the 11 seed Seton Hall. 14 seed Connecticut beats 3 seed Texas A&M. Wow, what an upset. The 10 Oklahoma ends up at a 10 seed with Fighting Ewok. And they beat the number 7 seed Ohio State. Florida is a 2. They win. All right, here we go. Let's keep it rolling. Gonzaga is the 1. They win their game. Air Force is the 8. They win. Of course, Stanford wins. Maryland is the 4. They beat Wisconsin. Oregon is the 6. They beat 11 Xavier. BYU is the 3. They beat Manhattan at the 14. Ooh, Pitt at the 7 beats number 10. Barely. Kentucky is the 2 seed, beats Auburn, the 15 seed, and Kansas is the 1 seed over 16, big time. Kent State, the 9 seed, beats Marquette, the 8 seed. Indiana, the 5 seed, moves on. Iowa State, the 4 seed, moves on. North Carolina as the 6 seed, they move on. Mississippi State as the 3 seed, they move on. Arizona State as the 7, they win. Old Dominion as the 2 seed, they win, barely. Well, it was close anyway. Gonzaga as the 1 seed, they move on. So, not a lot of upsets here. Not a lot. Let's get to the Sweet 16. Or let's get to the round of 32, rather, right? So we can move to the Sweet 16. The 7 seed, Arizona, takes down 2 Old Dominion. Mississippi State is the 3, they move on. Arizona State as the 4 seed, they move on. Kansas moves on as the 1 seed. Kentucky, 2 seed, they move on. 6 seed, Oregon takes down the 3 seed BYU. Maryland moves on as the 4 seed. And Gonzaga as the 1, they continue on. Right, Illinois is the 1 seed. They move to the Sweet 16. 5, Louisville takes down 4 Massachusetts to go to the Sweet 16. 3 seed Duke moves on. 7 seed Syracuse takes down the 2 seed NC State to move to the Sweet 16. Memphis moves on as the 1. LSU moves on as the 4. 14 seed UConn takes down the 6 seed to move to the Sweet 16. The 14 seed goes to the Sweet 16. And Fighting Ewok's career comes to an end in the round of 32 against Florida, 73-68. All right. Here we go. Let's continue on the tournament. 2 seed Florida takes down the 4 seed Connecticut. So Florida to the Elite 8. Memphis moves on to the Elite 8 over LSU. 7 seed Syracuse goes to the Elite 8 over the 3 seed Duke. And the 1 seed Illinois to the Elite 8 over Syracuse. Okay, 1 seed goes down. Maryland, 93-90, to go to the Elite Eight. Kentucky moves on to the Elite Eight. 2 seed Kentucky, by the way. 1 seed Kansas moves on. And 7 seed Arizona takes down 3 seed Mississippi State. So let's move on to the Elite Eight. Kansas as the 1 seed. They move on to the Final Four. Kentucky as the 2 seed. They move on to the Final Four. The 7 seed Syracuse takes down 1 seed Illinois. Syracuse to the Final Four. The 2 seed Florida takes down Memphis, the number 1 seed, to go to the Final Four. So Syracuse, 7 seed. Florida, 2 seed. Kansas, 1 seed. Kentucky, 2 seed. Those are your Final Four teams. Kansas wins and goes to the championship game again. Florida win. I think this was the championship game a while back. These 2 teams have absolutely dominated. Championship game. Championship goes to Kansas. 105-94. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's back-to-back championships for Kansas. I'm going to have to go back and see. I don't have it written down, but I think it is. Kansas is your NCAA champion here in Season 4. There it is. Our creative players have graduated. I'm going to write down their stats so that way, and their ratings, so that way I can create them in NBA Live 2007. We can start a new series on the channel, new Dynasty mode, and we can track those guys through their careers. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing that happen. And thank you all for joining me here on Season 4 as I've led Tulsa now to 2 NCAA tournament appearances. Let's look to make it 3, and maybe next season in year 5, we win a game in the NCAA tournament. All right. Thank you all. Appreciate it. I'll catch you next time.